very big thing that you need to take into consideration, that it is so important for you to understand anything. If you do not take care of this particular thing that I'm about to say, you will not understand any difficult topic. Even in fact, it will become worse. And if you follow this particular technique, you will actually fine-tune the way you understand anything at any point in time, and you'll be so confident of yourself. And in fact, you won't find anything difficult again.
Do you feel headaches whenever you are trying to study any topic that seems difficult to you? Do you feel overwhelmed and you find it so challenging to digest and comprehend topics that seem so difficult to you? Right here on today's video, I'll be showing you exactly how you can understand difficult topics by using a simple strategy which I'll be proposing to you right here on this video. But before I go into what I have for you on today's video, there is no topic that seems too difficult. It depends on your mindset and your perception towards that particular topic. So there are some reasons why you feel some certain topics or subjects can be so difficult to you, and I'll be stating those reasons to you right here on today's video. The major reason why you find some certain courses or topics so difficult is, number one, there are people that have told you that that particular topic or subject is so difficult, and because of that, due to fear, you run away. Number two is due to lack of reading skill. You lack some relevant reading skill that can help you comprehend that particular thing you are trying to read, and as a result, you find it so difficult. And the other one is lack of reflection. You do not reflect on what you are reading at any particular time, and because of that, you find it so difficult and you tend to run away from such topic or subject. Another thing is knowledge gap. You do not have some foundational knowledge about what you are trying to read at that particular point, and due to knowledge gap, you seem not to understand what you are reading at that particular point. You read alone. Due to the fact that you read alone and there are no people around you that you can ask questions about what you are reading, because of that, you find it difficult to become devastated. Another thing is bulky concepts. You have so many things to read, they are piled up, the materials are so piled up to the extent that you do not know how to even approach such topic, and because of that, you tend to run away and you find it so difficult and so overwhelming. Go ahead with me while I present to you the solutions to each of the problems I stated.
In order for you to understand any topic that seems so difficult to you, this is a particular step that you should take, and it has actually worked for me a lot of times while I was in the university. Now, there was a time I was trying to learn a particular concept in economics, and which is oligopoly specifically. Now, this oligopoly seemed so difficult to me at that time, and I was so overwhelmed and so frustrated. And due to some informations that I've gotten, I was able to take some steps which actually made me understand that particular thing. Oligopoly is just a particular concept in economics which is under a particular topic, which is market structure. There are other subtopics under market structure. Due to the fact that I didn't understand most of those subtopics, I was actually studying that particular topic, which is oligopoly. I was studying it in isolation, and the very first step I took was that I actually improved in my reading skill. The very first thing you should take into consideration is that you should improve on your reading skill, and there are certain things you need to take into consideration in order for you to improve on your reading skill. Now, whenever you are trying to read anything at all, it could be a textbook, it could be a notebook, it could be anything at all, try to go through the table of content, try to go through the summary, and try also to go through the introduction part of the book. Now, when you are doing this, you are actually priming your brain and you are setting out a foundation for your brain in order for it to be able to comprehend any important detail you want to read after on. So when you read the summary, you are laying out the foundation for you to be able to grasp important concepts or keywords that will help you in understanding the full detail whenever you go on in reading that particular book. So it is very important. If you take this first step, it will serve as a first step in order for you to be able to understand any difficult topics. Another thing you need to take into consideration whenever you find any topic so difficult is to learn the same topic through different mediums. Now, what I mean is that, for example, you could be learning a topic in economics. It could be market structure. It could be money. It could be about financial institutions. Now, I do this a lot when I was in the university, and it has helped me a lot. Whenever you are trying to read something, do not rely on a particular source. Now, whenever I'm trying to learn a particular any topic at all, I try to watch videos on that particular topic. I try to download other PDFs that can help me understand that topic, and I try to sort other textbooks. It could be 4 to 5 textbooks, and if you read the same topic on different sources, your brain will be able to gather enough information and enough association in order for you to understand what you're trying to read and to make more meaning to you. So if you do this very well and you sort different mediums in order for you to understand a particular topic, it can be so helpful to you that you won't find it difficult to understand anything you're trying to read. But at any point in time, if you are only focusing on one thing and you feel you can understand that thing, you cannot. In order for you to understand difficult topics, is to take structured notes. The material you are trying to read or anything you are trying to grasp at a particular moment is so bulky, you might not be able to condense all the information for you to be able to understand and for you to be able to regurgitate it at any point in time where you're in the exam hall. So what I do most of the time is that I might be giving several materials. It could be 10 to 20 materials on the topic and other supplementary textbooks for it. What I do is that I buy an extra exercise book. Then I try to condense all the materials into that exercise book by writing everything in my own words. So if I do that at the first time, while I am skimming through, I am slow reading. As a result of that, at any subsequent time when I'm trying to read, I am not reading the bulky ones. I am reading the condensed one. And because of that, it will help me understand it. It will be very easy for me to go back to it anytime I'm trying to read, and it will solidify my understanding. I would like to propose a particular principle to you, and if you follow this particular technique, you will actually fine-tune the way you understand anything at any point in time, and you'll be so confident of yourself. And in fact, you won't find anything difficult again. The technique is simply called the protege effect. Now, protege effect is just simply teaching someone else what you actually learned. Now, there are so many benefits when you do this. Take this action and take it upon yourself to teach someone else what you've learned. You can actually transform the way you learn, and you'll be able to learn at a very high rate. To crown it all, the very big thing that you need to take into consideration that it is so important for you to understand anything. Even if you take all these actions that I've stated, if you do not take care of this particular thing that I'm about to say, you will not understand any difficult topic. In fact, it will become worse at any point in time. And the one thing that I should take into consideration is perception. Now, your perception towards something is very important, because if you go through all these steps and your perception towards what you are trying to understand is not good, nothing will go into your head. Absolutely nothing. So your perception includes your own personal belief about what the topic you are trying to learn, what someone else has told you about that topic. This actually comprises your perception. So in order for you to understand anything, first take care of your perception and remove all self-repeating beliefs and every negative belief you have towards something or that topic. If you remove this and you go through all these steps that I've stated, you will actually transform the way you understand concepts easily, and it will be so handy to you, and in fact you'll be amazed. So if you go through all these steps and you take care of your own perception, you'll find it so easy and very, very interesting anytime you're trying to learn anything at any point in time. So if you find this content so valuable, please smash the like button and also please subscribe to my channel. I would love that. You can also check out this other video on the best ways for you to be able to remember anything you learn at any point in time. So thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video.